Play against all these players. Igor Kurganov, Philipp Gruissem, Erik Seidel, all very accomplished and amazing players.
Oh, this man here, Igor Kurganov, a great run earlier on in the week. Now $250,000 challenge. Came fourth, picking up $500,000. And he's picking up some chips here. He's going to make a raise. Blind's currently at $5,000, $10,000.
27.
And he's made that $27,000.
This is Philipp Gruissem here, who's actually Kurganov's travelling partner. Those two and a few other guys from Germany travel all around the world playing high-stakes tournaments together. And they're all exceptionally good.
Well, no love lost here. We're going to see the flop. Igor Kurganov with the king six of diamonds. He's flopped a flush draw here. And Philipp Gruissem with 9-10. He's flopped a pair of nines, middle pair. So Igor Kurganov checks his flush draw. Action's on this man, Philipp Gruissem. And he checks also. Turn card, the four of diamonds. So Igor Kurganov now has made the second nut flush. He's going to bet into it.
34.
Bets 34,000.
These guys are very meticulous in their decision making. You'll notice they will take their time with every decision. Gruissem has made a living out of high stakes poker tournaments. He generally only plays 25k and above these days. He'll play 25ks all the way up to $1 million buy-ins. And he's got a really good record.
Well, he's having a good January so far. He's off the back of a $400,000 win in the Bahamas. Played a high roller tournament there worth $100,000 to enter.
Call.
He's going to make the call here. Hoping to catch a 9 or a 4. Doesn't come. It's a fourth diamond though. Igor Kurganov still has the best hand. I'd be worried Gruissem might have called with the ace of diamonds there on the turn.
I actually think he's not worried about that at all. I think if Gruissem had an ace earlier, he would have heard about it. He's probably thinking about what is the right number to bet. He believes he's in front. He just wants to get value.
75.
So he's bet 75,000 into a 125k pot. And Gruissem's going to lay it down. Igor Kurganov with an accomplished career. Let's have a look at what his highlights have been.
He's had this week.
24. Race to 24.
Well, showing no emotion about it. Just another day at the office.
He always looks this happy.
Fold.
And in this hand, he's raising it up with the ace-jack of diamonds to 24,000. He's going to be called by Erik Seidel with the 6-8 of clubs. And we'll see the flop. Wow, what a flop. Erik Seidel has flopped the nuts. 6-8, he's made it straight to the 8. Igor Kurganov with the nut flush draw. We're going to see some fireworks here, Joe.
Absolutely. This is what we call a cooler hand. All the chips are going in the middle. The hands play themselves.
So Erik Seidel, he's bet out 27,000. What should Igor Kurganov do here?
Kurganov either raises or moves all in. I don't think a call works in his favour here. That's a very good lead by Seidel as well. He's inducing Kurganov to raise him.
Race.
That's exactly what he's done.
72.
So he's made it 72,000 straight. Be 45,000 for Erik Seidel to call. But of course we know he's not calling. He has the absolute nuts. He cannot be beaten at this stage.
Well, he can call and try and extract more chips on the turn. Or he might say to himself, you know what, I want to get all my chips in right now and see if he'll pay me off right now. it basically all depends on what Seidel puts Kurganov on.
What do you think that is?
Well, I think he's putting him on an overpair. The only thing that Seidel is really worried about is Kurganov having a flush draw, which he has.
Call.
Erik Seidel has moved all in. Igor Kurganov's made the call. Erik Seidel with the absolute nuts. He's all in with his tournament life on the line. Igor Kurganov with a flush draw. Needs to hit a diamond to win this pot. Otherwise, Erik Seidel will double up. Erik Seidel with his tournament life on the line does not want to see a diamond. We'll see the turn card.
6.
Oh, and there it is, the 8 of diamonds. Igor Kurganov is going to win this pot, and we are going to lose Erik Seidel in third place. He'll take home $125,000 for his effort. Huge supporter of the Aussie Moons. He comes here year after year. Igor Kurganov on the button. Oh, and he's found 2 black aces.
32.
And he's made it 32,000.
They're my favourite kind of aces, to be honest. Always bet on black.
Call.
Philipp Gruissem's going to make the call with Queen Jack offsuit. Usually a strong holding, heads up. Not when you're up against aces. So we'll see the flop. Whoa, that's a bad, bad flop for Philipp Gruissem. Jack 4-8 with 2 hearts. He's flopped top pair, but he's up against an overpair. Heads up, this could be disaster here for Philipp Gruissem. Igor Kurganov in a great spot to possibly double up in this hand. Gruissem checked. Action now on Kurganov.
Gruissem is in really bad shape here. He only has 5 cards in the deck that can help him. Either another jack or a queen.
$40.
So Kurganov continues to bet there. 40,000. And it looks like Gruissem's going to make a raise. He does, to 110,000. Action back on Igor Kurganov. How should he play this, Joe?
Kurganov needs to re-raise here and protect his hand. There's a straight draw out there, there's a flush draw. I'm pretty sure he'll re-raise here.
And he's doing that, 210,000 now.
210.
So action back on Philipp Gruissem. It's going to cost him 100,000 more to call. He's flopped top pair, heads up, and he's announced all in.
Call.
Igor Kurganov quickly calls with the aces. So Igor Kurganov's all in. Tournament life on the line here. Great chance to double through. As Joe said earlier, only 5 cards in the deck that can help Philipp Gruissem. Every other card remaining is all for Igor Kurganov. So a huge chance of him doubling up here. He's all in for 520,000. The pot in excess now of over 1.1 million in chips. This will give him a strong chip lead. He does not want to see a queen or a jack on the river. And he's going to double through. We'll have a new chip leader.
Just said we don't feel that bad.
These guys taking it all in their stride.
I want to set.
And we don't see the queen or jack. So Igor Kurganov will double through to just over 1.1 million in chips.
730, I think. No, I just wanted to scare him.
Well, Gruissem with only 24 big blinds here. I expect to be action. He doesn't have much room to manoeuvre. Any hand he plays will basically be an all-in hand.
Igor Kurganov putting the pressure on. 32,000 is the raise. With the Queen 10 offsuit. Looks like Philipp Gruissem's going to re-race. So he's not going to be pushed around.
82.
He's made it 82,000. It's a further 50,000 for Igor Kurganov to call. And Philipp Gruissem's found the King Queen of Diamonds. So action back on Igor Kurganov. So Gruissem's got almost 25% of his chips in play in this pot now.
Call.
Kurganov's made the call.
If I'm Kurganov, I'm not really liking my Queen 10, but I feel a call is compulsory.
King 4-10. Well, he's liking his Queen 10 now. He's flopped a 10, but Philipp Gruissem's flopped a King. So Philipp Gruissem now in the driver's seat. The chance to double through.
From how the action has been at this table so far, we know what the next card's going to be, don't we, John? Just another action card so they can get all the chips in. Incredible. I could be wrong.
So Gruissem's bet, 70,000.
Call.
Kurganov makes the call, and we'll see what that turn card brings. And that's another 10. So here we go. Igor Kurganov has now 3 10s. Philipp Gruissem, kings and 10s. This is bad, bad news for Philipp Gruissem. I think we're going to have a winner here, Joe. Unless something crazy happens.
Check.
Let's see it unfold.
It would be one heck of a fold here by Gruissem. I don't see it happening.
Well, he's got 2 pair kings and 10s with a flush draw. What's going through Igor Kurganov's mind right now, Joe?
He's probably thinking about the first thing he's going to buy with that first prize. That's what I'd be thinking about.
Well, we do know that these guys have a trip to Byron Bay planned tomorrow.
How cool it'd be travelling all the way up the coast with the guy that you just knocked out the day before from a major event.
Check.
So Kurganov checks back. 3 of hearts on the river.
What a check. That was a very good check. It's going to induce Gruissem to move all in on the river, I think. He's going to have to believe his king is good here. Should I go all in, or should I check and let him bet it for me? That's what he's thinking right now.
All in.
All in.
Call.
Call.
All in call. There it is. Philipp Gruissem moved all in. Kings and 10s, 2 pair, but it's not good enough. Igor Kurganov will be our champion with 3 10s for the 2013 Aussie Millions $25,000 challenge. Igor Kurganov from Russia. He outlasted his good mate Philipp Gruissem from Germany. And it's going to be a long